Crystal Edge technology screens, and is God not amazing or what? God is actually incredible. All right, people, let's talk about the price drop. So we're going to put in a price drop for the, it's not on sale, it's a permanent price drop. So this is the price drop for the 1 gallons. This is actually going out to a company we're under contract with. They ordered, I ordered within their contract, within our contract. I had to drop a contract last night. Well, actually, we do have a contract. We have a different contract now for the why is my stand acting quirky here? We had with different contracts for the 38 Black Widows. They had different contracts on the other stuff because we can't tell you what they pay for it, but yes, the contracts involved with that one. But anyway, we are going to, for our consumers, we're going to be dropping the price a little bit. So right now, the price for a, hold on a minute, find the weirdest stuff under my rug. The price for a 38 Black Widow for a 1 gallon is around 700, I think $48. The quarts, the 48s, go for around 556, and then those containers you're seeing right over there, they go for around $209. So the gallons, we're going to be dropping those by a little bit due to the fact that we have a 2-gallon and we have to make, we're definitely going to need 5 gallons of it because companies are requiring 5-gallon containers. This is, like I said, that's going out to a company on Monday. We're going to be dropping them by, I think I have to go into the website. We're going to take like $100-something off of it, off the website. We got to bring it down to like 640, 650, somewhere in that range, because the, like I said, 48s are around 556. So we got to bring around that range because soon we're going to have a 2-gallon container, and the 2-gallon container is probably going to be somewhere in the price range of probably around 780, 790 in that price. Well, like I said, for those of you that are just you want to try the product out, you know what I mean, we have the cinema starter kits, which you're seeing right here. These are the ones in the 20-ounce containers. The 20-ounce containers we have here are a fantastic deal, especially if you're doing that wallpaper surface, which I literally forgot to put that information down there for you guys. Forgot about the wallpaper surface. So I'm going to be putting that in there for you, the information for the wallpaper surface from the last video, because as I said before, I kind of forgot to put that in there altogether. All right, so we'll get that started. Let me see. Right now we're on the form site. I'm having a discussion about the screen I have over there in the next room, which is the 127-inch acoustic. And for some reason, I don't know why, I had this one individual just was so bent, or not understanding, it was just completely going over the top of his head, that we didn't buy an acoustic screen and paint it. Well, what would be the point? Well, if we were going to convert it to black technology, yeah. But anyway, we can explain to him we built that screen. So it was a little back and forth. We had to actually block him because he just wouldn't let it go. But yeah, I like about that site. You can block people and get them, remove them from you. But anyway, as I said before, yeah, we're going to basically do a price change on the gallons. The gallons right now are around $748. We're going to bring that price down to probably around like 650 or 660, somewhere around that price, because we have a 2-gallon coming out. And the 2-gallon is probably going to be around 780, 790, around that price. We are going to have also too on the website. Sorry, people. Coming up this summer, we're going to have a pre-coated outdoor screen, which uses the fabric that we use. Biggest we're going to make those in are 150 inches. So those are going to range from 100 inch up to 150 inch. It's going to be pre-coated with the technology, just in case that for some people don't want to paint screens, we'll paint them for you. This is already going to be a pre-coated surface for a summertime screen. So you'll see something summertime screen, 38 Black Widow. That is going to be the surface that's going to allow you to be able to take the screen, string it up, and use it outside. And we'll be doing some demonstrations off that one too. let's see. I got a portable 150 inch downstairs. I want to do it. I want to do it 100. I want to do it 180 inch for outside, but we're not going to do that right now. We'll wait till the summertime for that kicks in to do that portable one. All right, so right here, like I said, these are our 1 gallon containers. I love these labels. These labels are ultra black. Kind of hard to try to figure out these things are when basically only people can see these labels are us and the people actually purchase the product. They are actually interesting labels. I love these. Like I said, all this information, all from my Lord and Savior. I love them. So yes, this is we're going to be doing the price change for these. Matter of fact, these are not price changes under contract. Under our contracts, pricing is a little different. All right, so this is already set up. I got to contact the company who we're working with this little project right here. If you're interested in trying it out, we have these in the 20 ounces. We actually do the wallpaper service upstairs. I have to put the link in for the wallpaper service. I do apologize. Yesterday I got really busy. The demonstration I did for gaming, I got a lot of response. We did one over on the forum site, and they were just crazy about the lights and the whole pinball effect and all that. So we should have a gamer package. We should have a it comes with a bulk of lights. We did have one before for the other one. We should have one for this one. I'm trying to figure out what kit would be perfect for it. I think the 32 ounce would be perfect for that kit because that's up to a 120 inch screen. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's a perfect size screen in there. So I think what we're going to do is we may do like an option. I don't know how we're going to do that. See, and some people may not want the lights and some may want the lights. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But they saw that. They're asking where we got the chasers from, how the sound bar was built. So that's why we need a how-to page on the website. Now, for those of you about shipping information, you are shipping out. We're trying to get you out today. I want to get you out today. Your labels are basically stated. The scheduled ship out date for your label is on the 8th, but we want to get them out today. The sooner I get you guys out of here, the sooner you guys get you guys taken care of, the sooner you'll have your product. But as I said before, depends on the postal service, but we do have a scheduled date that's already set in stone. And I've already talked to somebody about picking it up. If I can catch the postal worker, I can get him to park his vehicle in my driveway, and I can load your stuff up, and it's out. It's gone. Also, too, people are complimented about the batch. Yes, thank you so much. The batch numbers that we do now, it allows our customers to be able to see the product before it's shipped out. On top of that, like I said, it cuts down on individuals that are doing things they shouldn't be doing at the end of the day and not being very honest. So, kind of hard to taint a product or saying that, oh, it's so black you can't see it when it has a batch number attached to it, and especially when the product was painted out and displayed and dried for everybody to see on live. So it actually ensures our customers that what's coming out of that 5 gallon, what's coming out of that 10 gallon container, their product is working perfectly, but also ensures us on our end that we don't have to worry about individuals doing falsified or fake demonstrations, because in order for you to have that product, you got to have one of those numbers sitting on the back of your container, which we got to put on these right now. And that is the only way you will know you have the real deal, unless it has that batch number on the back of it. Now, as I said before, for those individuals that are even thinking about going out and saying, well, what if I go out and I counterfeit, make a container, make it look like his, put a batch number attached to it. Every batch number is connected to a live stream, which means the minute the product is made, it's taken out, we mix it right there on camera. We don't show you how we make it, but we mix on camera with the machine. We take it out, paint it onto a surface, and we dry it right there. So there is, anytime a customer wants to go back, they want to check, there's a batch number attached to it. And the reason why, I'll tell you why these batch numbers are important also too. We had a customer, which I'm actually redoing an order for, I'm helping them out. They have a projector that's not listed or not supported by our products. So they bought the 48 ounce. They want to paint it the screen. I got all the pictures and everything, paint the screens and everything. Everything went well. We went to fire up the projector. Sorry about that. Hold on for a minute, people. What is going on with me? My goodness. Voice changed automatically, real quick, real fast. Sorry about that. I apologize for that. Anyway, so as they went to fire up the projector, the screen became dark, like it wasn't picking up. Now, we've tested this stuff on just about everything. We know a product picks up with no problem. So as we're going through this whole check for his product, what's going on with the projector and so forth, the environment, everything is just the way we use it in our demonstrations. I'm showing him pictures of the fellow Hector who's using his projector outside. It's picking up with no problem whatsoever, but for some reason his image is not picking up correctly. There is clearly something wrong there, and it can't be from the batch. because when he explained to me, he said, maybe it's from the paint, maybe it's defective. I said, that is impossible because unless magically your particular gallon or quart, I'm sorry, 48 ounce happened to be different from the entire batch, that would be virtually impossible. So I showed him the video and he was like, well, it can't be that. Yeah, it can't be that. Impossible. And then I asked him projector settings. When he gave me the projector settings, everything was everything was set the way usually we have them set. And I was like, okay, can't figure out what's going on. Why is this screen coming up so dark like this? Because we should not be having this problem with this technology. And then I asked him, what is the name of your projector? And he told me the name. It wasn't a projector that we supported. The paint will not react to third-party projectors. If you have a projector by Bowmaster, Wemax, Valve projectors, it doesn't react to it. It doesn't accept it. That's why we have a list of these projectors listed at the bottom of the page. So you can read through all that information we have up there and go, okay, Mr. Bird put a list of projectors that they have tested, supported with their product. This is what you need to go with. If you try to go outside that because you think you paid a lot of money for and I'm saying not him, but some people feel they paid a little bit more money for those projectors. They feel that these projectors are going to accept the paint. No, it's not going to work at all, period. It will not work at all. Your lumen count, all that, none of that will work. So trust me when I tell you this, do not do it. I would rather have you call me or email me and say, hey, look, this is my projector. Right there in front of the door, we're going to tell you no. But even at that, you don't have to call me because, like I said, all that information is there that we leave on the page. Because I don't want people losing money in the process, coming from you guys over here. I don't want people losing money in the process, like I said, at the end of the day, I explain to people, I have bills and stuff I have to pay just like everybody else, but I'm not going to cheat or lie or manipulate or basically do fake demonstrations, fake ambient light environments. I'm not doing any of that nonsense. I keep it as real can be. If that means I lose 512, I lose 700, 800, a couple of $1,000s that day, that means so be it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sell you something that's not going to work on the screen paint. That's why we have those detailed information at the bottom of the page so you can read through it. Now, like I said, this customer now has a screen, it's unusable. He cannot use it with that projector. So to fix that problem, to help him out, because usually it's not my responsibility because the policy is there. But like I said, I don't want to see him without something he can't use at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he paid $556. He can't use it. So he's got to return, because we have also the return, we have to have some of that product back here so we can issue the other one, shut up the other one. So he has half a container left. He's going to send that back to us so we can bring it over here, and we're going to ship him out a customized. We don't do this for everybody. Keep in mind, I don't want people email me saying, oh, but you can customize. Yeah, we can customize for these projectors and make them work, but we're not doing this. We're doing this for this individual only. If you do this, and mind you, this is a person I've been talking with on the phone for quite some time. I've been in communication with some time. This isn't a person that I just know. I've been communicating, talking with them, and so forth and so forth. I like to get to know my customers. I like to know, where they're painting their screens at. You know what I mean? So I can help them out with their project. Sometimes they call me up that has nothing to do with screen paint, and I say, hey, look, I'm building so and so. So can you give me a hand? Oh, sure, no problem. Here's so and so and so. This is me, so and so and so, because I build stuff all the time, so I have no problem sharing information. So this guy was building this project, and I was helping him out a little bit here and there. So I have no problem. I know this individual. I know he's not doing this for the sake of, he honestly made the mistake. So like I said, we're going to help him out with it. So tomorrow we're going to be making a special screen paint for him that will basically make his screen pop. It'll give him better images. So he got off the white screen. It'll give him that. We're going to put contrast shifting technology so that screen can produce that darker contrast level. We want to hook him up with something real nice. And that way he can still use his product at the end of the day. That's why I said that those policies that they have on those websites, and I hate to beat a dead horse to death, you should be seeing a lot more than that on the policy. You should be seeing more than just delivered to your front door and it's yours. There should be policies in there to help the customer out. So things that we do, like, okay, say if your product goes into snail mail, right? And this means it drifts somewhere. It's moving, but it's just taking forever to get there. We can go down and call United States Postal. Hey, look, we got this tracking number, so and so and so. Where is it at? We got detailed tracking plus. I paid for all this stuff to be able to track packages anywhere. And they'll say, oh, it's in transit, but it's just taking some time to get there. AKA, that's just going to tell me at the end of the day, this package is going to take forever to get there. Customers shouldn't have to wait that long. We contact customers, say, look, this is what we're going to do. We'll ship you out another one. Because if we ship you out another one, we'll make sure we'll probably put an express on this one to make sure it definitely gets there. We won't going to ship it by the same way, because ship the same way, it's going to be stuck in the same limbo. So we'll ship it on express shipping. We pay for all this. We pay for a second package to go out. We pay for shipping, the whole 9 yards, everything. So say if you're home one day and you get the paint, comes, boom, you get it. And then all of a sudden, about a week later, boom, the other one comes. And you contact, hey, Mr. Bird, we got another package here. Do you want it back? You go, nope, keep it, it's yours. That's how we do business over here. You should know that, people. Come on, man. Look at the time and money I put into shipping alone. I mean, I buy special wraps for my stuff. We wrap containers a certain way. We got heat guns over here. We do things a certain way when it comes to shipping packages out. I pay extra for shipping perks so I can basically get detailed tracking on all my customers' shipping and packages going out at the end of the day, because I want to be treated the same way. If I'm buying something and I'm going to have it shipped to my front door, I want to make sure it's getting there. We got packages, like I said, we do shipping, a signature confirm. All you got to do is request it. It's free. We pay for that. Now, mind you, we have to pay for shipping confirm, signature confirm, but we give it away for free. So if you have a sketchy neighborhood, or maybe you got a kid, a couple bad kids in your neighborhood, it could be anything. You know what I mean? Maybe your post office, I don't know, get whatever it could be at the end of the day, and you may not get there on time to get your package. All you got to do is say, hey, look, you got a signature confirm? Yes, we do. Done. We'll put it on your label. There you go. You just moved somewhere and you didn't get enough time to change your label, change out your address, and you want to order this paint, get it to your house. We've had that happen a few times, and maybe your address is not correct in your PayPal account or your credit card account. All you got to do is say, hey, look, this is my address right here I want to send to. All we do is send you an email saying, okay, you're giving us permission to send it to this address. We need you to go okay or yes on this, sign on this. Once you sign on that and give us that permission, saying we have the right to ship it to that address, there you go. We go into the PayPal. We go edit your label. Put the address that you need into it. You can throw a shipping confirm on it, and boom, send it right to your house. And all that's free. As for our overseas customers, same thing applies back to you. We can ship it to you anywhere. People have come in from Mexico, from Rome, from France, Hong Kong, different countries, and say, hey, look, India, how much you guys are charging for shipping? It's free. I know it sounds a little crazy, but yes, it is free. I figure if you're investing the time and money into my business, I should give you free shipping. We don't have surcharges, no hidden fees, none of that, period. You don't pay for that. You're already paying for the product already. Why don't we? I mean, yeah, it costs me a lot of money. It costs me $70, $80, $90. It can cost me $100 to ship something overseas. But like I said, you have to know how to calculate your product. That's why I said I wasn't trying to be rude with these two other individuals by trying to explain to them that you don't know the business part of business. There's the sales part, and there's the other part, the business part. You don't know how to calculate your inventory, prices that you pay for this, prices that you pay for that, how much you need to charge for. And on top of that, for whatever you're charging for, you're still going to have to come out there and do videos to show that your product is worth that money at the end of the day. You're going to have to put that time in. So we can go in and show a screen. I can go into one of the elitist, what do you call it? We call it the elitist chat rooms, and these guys in there got these high-end $4,000, $5,000, $20,000, $30,000 projectors, $250,000 stereo systems. They got some crazy stuff in there. I go in there from time to time just to look at the stuff that they got in there, and they got their stuff on display, and we can go in there and chat with them all day long. Now, they're teaching me stuff about stereo. Yes, that I don't have. I don't have a high-power system. I got a guy in here who got this crazy, insane system. He says, "Look, man, if you ever want to do a trade-off, one of those black screens over there for a setup, and I'll hook you up with something here and here because I want to do this whole showpiece." Now, he already knows on the door that we do little trades here and there with some of the people. Like right now, I got an Epson projector coming in because that's what that one's for right there. That's for an Epson right there, a laser projector coming in. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But anyway, yeah, we go in there, we talk to them. We know these guys got $4,000 and $5,000 screens. So we can walk in there and say, hey, look, we got your sample sheet right here. Boom, this is our product versus this. This is our product versus that certified screen. They can see the difference. They own these screens. They own these screens and they paid the money for these screens. Sorry to the other companies that this is happening to, but it's business. But anyway, they have these $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 screens, and we can walk in there and go, hey, look, this is my black technology. Well, what's the difference between your technology and my DMP Supernova or my Dark Star 9? And I can go, here you go. This is a sample sheet right here. This is my screen right here. This is my color pattern. This is my white levels. This is my contrast levels. That's why it pays not to cut corners in your demonstrations, because these individuals will see it. They will tell. They're like, why are you so close to the screen? Why are there dark pockets in the? Yeah, they will ask those questions. These are professionals in there. So we go in there and say, look, nice clean room, as you can see, fully lit. And that's one thing they're impressed how well lit the environment is. How well lit the environment is. One thing talking about, wow, a lot of light in that environment. That's the projector you're using. Are you kidding me? Yeah, because we know the projector you're using is way beyond what we have over here. So look at my projector, like, ooh, that's it? 720p, that's what you're using? That's what projector is. Oh man, I wouldn't even use that thing for a paperweight. Yeah, we get the jokes. So we go in there, show the demonstration, we do a live reel, fire it up, show up that sample sheet, and boom, we watch that screen fade in front of that technology. That's it. That's all it took. Because now they're looking at their projector that they paid all that money for, and they're looking at the potential that that projector is missing because of the screen. And what our screen just added to that old projector sitting behind us in that demonstration versus the same screen that they have sitting on the wall. There you go. That's how you do business. So by showing them that, this is a person who spent she spent 100-inch for that particular screen of $3,000, and he has 150. You do the math on how much he paid for that screen. That's why I told you, if I wanted to, I can just basically cater to the elitists if I wanted to. And the elitists will pay me $2-3 a quart for that technology easily, compared to what they just paid for the screens in there. Because we can show demonstrations of our products taking out 18 certified screens in one hit, knocking out ultra short those certifieds in one hit. This is why when people come in and complain and say, oh, one individual complains, oh, he's charging too much, this, that, and the other, so and so and so. We can do that. We're not charging too much, by the way, compared to what these guys pay for screens, but we can charge that price because our product's worth it, because we can back it up and prove that it's worth it. That's why. When you can't do that, you walk in there with the gray screen. These are all gunmetal screens sitting in that environment. There's no way in the world that gray screen product will ever take on a black diamond or any one of those high-end screens at the end of the day. But we can, because we tested our products and we passed with flying colors. And we did it at that with a fully lit environment, something that they're not using. They're using all ambient light controlled. And we did it with a projector that pretty much these guys wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. I don't think they would even set one of these up in their dog's theater room. Yeah, I've seen them. I literally saw a dog theater room. I mean, my cat has one. Cat has a theater room. We're working on it. But anyway, yeah, like I said, when you're dealing with that particular clientele, and then you have the other individuals that are not the elitists, okay? They're the everyday Joes. And they see the promise in that, because now they don't have to go out and spend all that money to get a screen like the elitists over there, to spend $4 and $5 for an expensive screen, spend all this money for this crazy projector to calibrate, to be stuck in dark environments. They can have the same technology they have too at the end of the day. See, evens the playing field. That's what our whole plan was. So even the elitists see it, they can save money, and they can get better quality for the machine, because they want the best of the best when it comes to their technology. And then the everyday Joe who can't get what the elitists can have, they can have it too. And they can do it with a projector that's far less than theirs. There you go. See, that's the whole purpose of why we got into the business. Well, not for the elitists, but, you know, mostly for the everyday Joe. So yeah, and that container right there is technology that basically it can produce outside and do things that other gray screens and white screens can't begin to even think of. And it all came from God, every last drop of it. All right, so we got a lot to do. Unicorn is coming up. I got to get a screen for Unicorn too. I have a screen for Unicorn. Let me see. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. I have people singing. Well, we know the one individual like, you sleep? Yeah, I sleep on a sofa. I have my house is big. I ain't gigantic, but I got a good size. I'm just one person in this place. That's it. Imagine cleaning this place. Oof. But I have a good sized house, and yeah, I choose to sleep on a sofa. I don't know why. I just like it for some reason. I got a master bedroom upstairs. I got seven. I just like the sofa. Just me. But you know what? You got to do what makes you happy. It makes me happy. I like sleeping there. I guess I like having a giant screen. Oh, that's just me. But that's just me. I had somebody, who people are rude and ignorant at the end of the day, saying, "Oh, but you, yeah, but I got my house is huge. I got a master bedroom sitting over top of me. I can sleep anywhere in one house I want. If I want, I can convert that into a bedroom, anything. But I choose not to. You know why? Because I like the sofa. I really like the sofa. When I bought that sofa is plush. It's a cushion, therapeutic sofa. When I bought it, I paid a little bit for that baby right there. And I'll tell you why I paid a little bit for that baby right there. When I was in my relationship, I figured there are going to be days where this person was going to trigger me off, and I was going to have to sleep on that sofa. We all been there, right? So when I bought my sofa, right, I made sure that sofa had the big wide cushions, nice and comfortable. It was sleepable. There you go. You got to think ahead. And I just like it. When COVID hit, when it first hit, and all that craziness was going on, man, I was really having some problems with the lungs and all. I didn't have the medication for it and all. I sat right there on that sofa. I watched my big screen and all, and I got comfortable with it. So I've been there ever since. I tried to do a bedroom upstairs. I did the Japanese tea room, slash bedroom, and all that. Didn't like it. Kind of like sleeping there. It'd be weird when I get my other house. Well, no. I already do. I got plans for my other house. I'm literally sleeping in the living room. Lie to you not. I have a friend of mine, real quick to go off topic real quick. I have a friend of mine. He has up in the sticks. He's got 18 acres out there. Nice big house. And he has like 4 or 5 master. His house is big. 4 or 5 master bedrooms. Guess where he sleeps at? In the living room. And I think the living room, and it's giant. He has this huge giant screen out there, projection art technology. One of my good friends. And he has his whole sound system set up. And that's where his bed is at, literally. It's the coolest thing ever. It is the coolest thing ever. So I thought, said, why not? I'm not going to, I don't know just what the other rooms with. I don't know. Why not? But for me, like I said, never been one that's been attached to rooms. I don't know. I'm not attached to rooms. Just not for a house. Ain't that right, Taco? Yeah, you hear me, don't you, buddy? We got to work on your castle today, too. All right, yeah. So I've never been one that's been attached to rules. For me, rooms are rules and all that stuff like that. I want to build whatever I want to build. That's what you want to do, right, Taco? I got you. You ready for your snacks? Look at Taco over here. Taco is chilling. Taco, you ready for some snacks? Huh? Snacks? You always walk in front of the camera. You want to be on camera, then I put you on camera, then you don't want to be on camera. You're just weird. All right, Taco, let me get your food ready. Taco has these snacks. Your snacks, Taco. You want your snacks? Snacks? There's snacks? All right. We may start doing this again. We used to give away free fire sticks. So this is for a customer who we shipped out a box to. He contacted, this is a while ago, way back. We were doing the free fire sticks. So he contacted us and said, hey, he never got a fire stick in his box. So yeah, this is a while ago. He's just now opening up the box due to the fact that he moved. He wasn't going to open up the product until we got to the new house. And we could have said, well, look, at the end of the day, hey, you could have taken it out, so on. So now, I put it at the end of the day. If you're going to cheat or rob me at the end of the day, you got to deal with God. That's how I see it. I put you in God's hands. That's how I do it. Some people don't. I guess they can't. I don't know. For some people, for them, it's like you got to have that kind of faith. You got to put it in God's hands. If they're doing something wrong, like I said, you're not going to cheat and steal from a Christian. It's not going to happen. At the end of the day, it's not. Even if you think you're getting away with it, it's never going to happen. You got to answer for it one way or another. Even if I do something wrong against somebody else, I got to answer for it. If I cheat or steal from anybody in here, I got to answer for it. I got to deal with my Lord and Savior. I can't go to my Lord and Savior and ask him for blessings to be able to do this and steal and cheat at the same time. It doesn't work that way. And the Bible says that you can't get fresh water and you can't get polluted water from the same well. You can't eat with angels and demons at the same time. It's one or the other. It's what path you follow. So I can't basically steal or scam my customers and ask for God's blessings at the same time. He does not work that way. You cannot bless the hand of the wicked. It doesn't work that way. So, like I said, I don't know. So, like I said, I'm not going to accuse him of anything. I'm just going to basically put it in God's hand that God figure that out because that's what Therefore, and I'm going to do my Christian duty and set him another one, which I'm doing right now. So I don't accuse people this, that, and the other. I put it in God's. I don't pray from the door. Well, I hope you're telling the truth, because like I said, I put this in God's hands. Some people consider it to be, oh, nothing. Yeah, just don't tempt it. Do not tempt the Lord your God. Don't do it. Trust me. I know that one personally. Personally, I knew that one. All right. Man, Taco, you're going to need a bigger area for your box area. You're going to have to build your kingdom somewhere else. Summertime's coming up. We're going to need that door to get back and forth through. All right, people. What are we going to be doing? Okay, we got all the information out for you guys. We got the customers taken care of here and here. Are we going to be setting up anything from upstairs? Probably so. Let me see. I wonder where the fire stick is at. The fire stick downstairs or upstairs? I'm not even sure. I think we have... No. Fire stick may be downstairs. Am I doing a demonstration or anything? I gotta check on that. Got the sun coming up. I wonder if Taco was in my room today. I'm curious. Nope, not in there. I think we have the fire stick up here. Wishing well, underneath the sycamore tree. All right, I think get the fire stick on this side. Here we are. I get in the morning, turn my screen on. It's starting to become a tradition for me. So it's feeling like the day they said it was going to rain today. They said we would honestly get rain today, but no rain at all, period, which is good. Sun's coming out. So we're going to be definitely outside today. Definitely outside. I gotta get some trash bags and get rid of that mess over there. All right, we got windows open. I ordered my shades for the room, so we ordered the curtains already. They're coming in. All this is going to be changed out. Boom, nice light curtains in here. I am going to be working on a wallpaper screen here. That's why the black screen's gone. I'm going to put a wallpaper surface, custom cut wallpaper surface. This can be cut, by the way, just to let you know. And I will put the link in. I did forget the last time. We're going to put the link in. Where are we running right now? Underneath the sycamore tree. Oh man, I haven't done a demonstration in the driveway in so long. I want to do one in the driveway. Wishing well. Like, what is that? What is that outside this window? What is that? Non-city. Back. Yeah, that's what I'm stuck in my head. All right, there's some air here too. We got a good day today too. It's a nice day. All right, there we go. Here's the unit firing up as always. Now, for those of you who weren't, for those who are interested in what this is our 30 Black Widow painted on that 4x8 fiberglass surface. People are using these to make their own OLED projection screens using our technology. Incredible, beautiful image. Let's turn our lights on here. My lights on, my fan's not even on. Get our lights on here, get it nice and bright. This is the technology we developed that, like I said, the 30 Black Widow, what we had downstairs, which I showed you in those containers. This technology allows you to use your screen in a fully lit environment without the screen washing out or fading, and giving you true 100% contrast levels, which I want to talk more about too also too. At the end of the day, are you getting 100% true contrast, or are you getting a gray or dark shaded screen? Actually, at the end of the day, you're just getting dark gray shades of gray. As I said before, there's no way in the world that a gray screen paint product or a white screen is ever going to be able to pull a 100% contrast level. So I do like to show off the product. And when you have it down, so it's being shipped out to our customers. Here we are. This is the 1 quart, 20 ounce. 20 ounces will paint a screen size of 50 to 100 inches. Wow, that's a short demonstration, was it not? It's very short. So it's going to get rain today. Fantastic. We get to be outside today. I'm just showing you something that a gray screen or a white screen can never do. This technology pulls 100% contrast. That's one thing we're going to talk about in our next demonstration. Are you getting 100% real contrast? And the answer is no, you're not. Because if you could, and if you were, you could do this on your screen with no problem. This is an extremely difficult demonstration because, as I said before, the screen is going to maintain a black level all the way through from here to here, but also produce a bright enough image that displays in the middle. And you have to do that in a fully lit environment. This is why I like to show people. Someone was asking me a question about why do we show, like, we're talking about the dark pockets. The dark pockets is, I've seen this in demonstrations where people will show an area on one side where it'll be well lit. And then as you turn the camera around, you will see these dark pockets in these corners. And this is a person who's clearly faking the demonstration. So they'll have the camera here in an area that's well lit, but I don't know why they don't see this. When they turn, you'll see dark pockets of shadows all up in here and all up in here and all up in here, and windows being blocked and all this stuff. You're not, when you're selling a product, you're not supposed to do that. This is why I try to educate people that when they watch our demonstrations, what to look for in these demonstrations. How to be this spot someone who's faking it and someone who's not faking it. And if that area is dark where you can't see, you should be able to see everything crystal clear with no problem. That's what I like about this room. We finish it off. Everything in this room is going to be bright white. Everything. And you're just going to see jet black screens in the center of it all. Let's go over to, I like his demonstration too because he's got those heavy contrast levels. Let's go get another one here. When you watch these demonstrations, you should see contrast. Keep in mind, anytime we show off black screens, we like to show off our white levels, but this is what you should be looking for when you're watching a gray screen. This is what you should be receiving. That screen is doing exactly what they're claimed it's doing. It can pick up that contrast level. It can do it in fully lit environments. This is what you should see. That's why I don't like it when people do these demonstrations. We do demonstrations like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by the book. They'll go 1, 2, and they'll skip like 4 or 5 areas in there and say, look, we did the same thing. No, you did not do the same thing. Flashing a remote control is not the same thing. Take that phone and look around that environment. There should be no dark pockets anywhere in the environment. There should be nothing blocking windows. I can't stand it at the end of the day when people do half done demonstrations. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, but I don't like it. If you're going to sell a product, you're going to sell a product to a customer, make sure they know exactly what they're getting at the end of the day. If you fake your demonstrations, you mislead your customers. Like today, right now, we're doing calculations for this massive screen we're doing. We have to get those calculations just right so they have enough paint left over, but they don't buy too much paint. So we have to know exactly how much paint it's going to take to paint in this certain size screen. And that information, like I said, anything we have on the website has to be backed by what we're testing here in live demonstrations. Star-filled screensaver.
I found a few matches for that.
Oh, you know where it's at. Don't fight with me. Star-filled screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
She just said I found a few matches. Like, don't start that. You know where it's at. There you go. That's the difference between our technology and a gray or white screen. I can pull a star field up at, what time we got here? Alexis, what time is it?
It's 6:54 a.m.
So 6:54.
Hope you're having a good weekend, Kenny.
Oh, yes, I am. So we can have light coming through here. We can have light coming through here, here, here. We got light coming over there. Nice bright walls. We got the overheads on, plenty of light. And boom, we can see a star field. Now, if I were to stick a gray screen or white screen, complete washout. It's not going to pick it up. If you notice, in my corners, nothing's dark in any of the corners at all. Nice and bright. That's why I tell people, when you're watching a demonstration, someone's claiming that their screen's making contact with ambient light, look at the environment. Look at the corners. Look at everything in that environment. Look around. I'm not making anybody dizzy while doing this, but this is what you need to see. Now for us, if we can go outside and we can display a screen on a 150-inch screen outside, wide like this with no problem whatsoever, what do you think you do inside the house? Let's go over to, open these up a little bit more. That's why I need my veneer grips in here. These are nice, but they just don't cut it, and I'm giving you what the freak I want out of these. There we go, that's what I want. I want to have my curtains all the way up. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side here. See how my curtains are all the way up? This is as far as they go because I got this wood trim here. That's it. That's the top of my window right there. I want to be able to bring them all the way up like this. See how I got these over here with the veneers and give me the privacy at the same time. And that's why I said the curtains that people use in their demonstrations, one of the things I don't like is they'll use these curtains that you can't see. See how you can see my hand in here with no problem whatsoever? This is how they should be. I like these because these have these privacy. People can't see them, but you can see out and let all that natural light in. That's what I like about having my screen over there downstairs in the lounge. All that natural light comes in. But if you're looking at black blinds and especially those white shades they use, those white shades, when the light hits it, it gives it the illusion that there's light pushing through the screen, but not. It's being blocked. Only light can actually feed around the edges of it. That's all. It doesn't really do anything at all, period. That's why I bring the curtains all the way up so you can see my trees back there and the golf course. Oh, they're going to be playing golf today. Yes, they are. I'm going to be outside, man. I can't wait for the summertime. I got a spotting scope I'm going to be getting so I can watch the game. Saturday's when the professionals come in. They bring the real serious. Sometimes they have tournaments out there too. I know they're going to be out there today. They're definitely going to be out today. Their curtains all the way up. I had a few of my neighbors. Now, I'm pretty sure you can see inside my house. You can see crystal clear inside my house right now, what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure you can see my screen from here. And they were asking me questions about the TV that I'm displaying. Like, do I sell TVs? Like, no, it's not a TV. That's a projection screen. They say, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, because they're not used to that. And these homes over here, they have projector setups, but they have all white screens down here. I've seen some of the stuff down here. Nice setups too, but they can't do this. And that's why I had a few people come over and ask me questions like, how are you getting the projector to be able to pull this image up in a well-lit environment? Because where their screens are at, they're in dark areas. That's where they're at. And if you ever thought there were TVs, like that's the biggest TV I've ever seen. Like, where'd you get that from? I was like, no, that's not a TV, that's a screen. Show them the video, and there you go. I could make a killing down here, but like I said, I don't want to be bothered with. Everybody needs their peace of mind at the end of the day. But I do know the neighbor across from me, we did his entire area. See, the guy does work with construction with cement. Oh, he hooked that area up. I want to show you so badly because I don't want to think I'm spying on him. I'm going to get permission to show you what he did over there. Amazing job. Amazing job. I want to do my setup over here. Nice job. But he was asking like he wanted to put a projection screen into like a theater setup out there. So I'm going to help him out with that project. All right, checking out outer space. Let's go over and let's check out, let me see, let's go to the universe. Outer space screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go check out the universe. I like to give our customers options. This is options, like I said. You know, I sat there and came on camera and I showed you how you can actually construct a professional system for 650 bucks on a budget. You don't have to go, because they'll tell you, if you go to any site, they'll tell you, oh, you got to spend money for this projector, you got to spend all this money for this screen, you got to have these speakers. You don't need all that crap. You can have a nice setup for 650 bucks and have a screen that can blow out a $3,000, $5,000 screen with no problem, without the requirement of an over-embellished, expensive projector to do it. You don't have to worry about contrast levels, because your screen's going to pull a contrast level regardless if it's 100 to 1, 1,000 to 1, or 2,000 to 1. You're going to maintain beautiful colors because your screen can produce that, because we put in that color enhancement technology, and on top of that, that darker technology pushes that level through, and on top of that, it produces amazing white levels. Now, if it couldn't produce the white levels, it'd be virtually impossible for you to see the screen right now, because the screen's jet black. So the screen can maintain its white levels even outside. You don't have to have a special screen because you have an ultra short throw projector. That's what most people run into. They have to spend a little bit more money if they want that gunmetal technology, that darker image. They're going to have to spend the money for a more expensive screen, because the ultra short throw screens are actually a little bit more expensive than the regular ones. You have to go through that nonsense. So I was talking to a few people about, I want to put links in. Sorry, I didn't put links in. I'm going to put links in, a detailed link. I'm going to do it again. We're going to do the theater system for 650 bucks. We're going to put links in. We can buy everything at, so you can just go to your shopping list and just link and buy them from there. The fire sticks we got over at Amazon for $39. That's the one I had downstairs in the box right now going to the customer. The sound bar, which is called a TCL, very good system. I like this so much, I bought 5 of them. That's the one I had downstairs in the gaming room. Same system I have here, same thing downstairs in the gaming room. I bought 4 of those. Yeah, we have one outside too. That right there is 120 bucks. We have, let's see what else we buy. The projector behind me. Now, usually you get them for like, the most you'll pay for is 250 bucks, but I would go for 250 bucks and down. If you're lucky, you'll get one for 100 bucks, 120, 130. They got them on there. You can find them. If not, we got several other projectors too. You can also use too that are actually very cheap, under $200 also. And ultra short throw projectors, definitely we use in our demonstrations, especially for the floor demonstrations we use all the time. Those projectors we get for under $200 too. So you don't have to spend all this money at all, period. Matter of fact, we did a demonstration and we did a paint and dry, ultra short throw and long throw at the same time, so you can see how both screens react under the technology. Make sure I'll put that link in there, I promise. And I've been kind of slacking off on the links. Matter of fact, there we go. That's the projector over there in the corner. I paid 130 bucks for it. $500, $109. That's it. Oh, $95. That's it. The reason why they tell you all that protocol, who is certified to tell you all that protocol nonsense, is because, again, those high-end projectors are needed to make the screen look good. They need those projectors. That's why we call them crutch projectors. They have to have those projectors to make the image look the way it does. And even in all that, with all that money they spent, they still, in dark environments, they're still calibrating projectors at the end of the day, when we don't do any of that stuff. I've never calibrated a projector a day in my life. But yeah, 650 bucks? Yes, you can. Let me show you what my neighbors are like, oh, it's so weird. What is he doing? What is he talking about? And this is something you could never do over. Like I said, a gray screen? No, you're not doing this. I don't care if you have a 20,000 to 1, you're not doing this, or 10,000 to 1. You're not doing this at all. Oh, the geese. You hear that? You ever heard geese and crows all at the same time? I lie to you not. Like I told you, I have a flock of crows. I'll show you the flock of crows that come through here. It's about 30, 40 of them. There's a lot of them that come through. They just come through, they flock for a little bit, and they take off. I don't know where the freak they go, but they take off somewhere. Flock of crows. And the surface itself is only 28 bucks. That's it, $28 for a wallpaper surface. Some people thought this was painted literally onto the wall. No, this is the wallpaper surface right here. Watch this. That's only hanging up by 3 strips of Velcro. That's how light it is. That's it. This is very easy to do. We're going to do a demonstration. Now, the first time I did this one, I didn't prime it. It took about 4 coats because the surface has a really funny texture to it. Plexiglass, we can roll over this. This is fiberglass. So by learning this, which is glad I learned it already, we learned that the second time around, we basically primed it. When we primed it, went on with no problem whatsoever. So it basically kills off that slick surface on it. So any kind of everyday primer, sheet primer, to make a difference. You don't need a lot of it. It's just, screen's not, it's like 4x8. So basically prime the surface, apply our application to it, and you're done. Can it be rolled up? Yes, you can roll it up. You can store it in corners. I've had these before. I like this particular surface only, and I'll tell you why, because when we unroll it, it lays perfectly flat to the ground. You don't want something that when you unroll it, it's got little curves on the end of it, where it's curled up on the end, because what's going to happen is when you try to lay it flat against the wall, it's going to cause these bumps into the screen because you're trying to lay the surface lay flat when it's pushing out at the same time. And it's very lightweight. I've actually hung actual fiberglass, plexiglass. You ever hang a 100-inch sheet of plexiglass? It is extremely heavy. It takes 2 people to do it. You have to punch these holes into the screen. Keep in mind, you have to make sure you're going to either heat the tips on the drills or get some diamond tips, so that way when you're punching a hole to this bad boy, it doesn't shatter on you in the process. Because they have holes that have to be very close to the edge, but you don't want them too close to the edge. That thing was a freaking headache. Never doing that thing again. And literally, I was afraid to put it on top of the car because I was afraid wind was going to get underneath of it, and this thing was going to snap off and hit somebody else's car. So I had to rent a U-Haul truck, a small one, to stick. Oh, no, sorry, the van. We didn't rent the van, like $20 for the van, just to get it home. Because we all know the shipping charge of different places, how much they charge you. $75 to ship a door. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, it's a lot of money. $75 to ship a door. Like, what the freak? Really, people? All right, so we don't want our time to burn down here. So we're going to go back in. We're going to do that. We're going to do an ultra short though version of it. How to get a whole theater set up for under $600. The ultra short is going to be much cheaper. Those are much cheaper. And we're going to show you different ways on how you can set up a nice system, use our black technology, incorporate into it, and spend all this money at the end of the day. Who the heck is going to go to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for a system? For what? You have a nice little system set up. You want to go out and spend that money? Go ahead. But the average Joe, at the end of the day, no, you do not have to spend all that money at all, period. This is what my system cost me. I got the projector over here for $109, my soundboard's $120, $28 for the surface. Now, if I was a customer and I was paying for this, it'd have been $209, and that's it. I am done. And this one little container right here allows me to be able to use this screen in a fully lit environment. Allows me to use on a projector that's uncalibrated. Allows me to use on a projector that costs way less than most projectors on the market. On top of that, it's ultra short though compatible, and if I want to, I can take it outside. Yeah, do that with a certified screen. Oh, by the way, let me show you my settings. So these are the settings of my projector. You can see it. My projector right now, brightness, only at 9. Whisper mode, which means my projector is running in eco mode as we speak. So yes, with all that light in the environment, we are in eco mode, and my projector settings are at 9, which means I'm below factory settings. And I can have it right next to the window. All right, again, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration, shipping information. We are going to be shipping out on hopefully today. We get our packages out today. I want to get everything out today. But if not, our original ship out date will be for the 8th. Sorry about that. A few things got delayed. A few items got delayed, but we got everything done. Everybody's on the table. Everybody's taken care of. If you're wishing to place an order, let me see. Containers. We got containers coming today. We got 48s coming in today. We're out of 48s. We actually don't have any more left. We do have about 4 of the cinema starter packages, which are these right here. Oh, mind you, this package right here, the 20 ounce, Does come with a 100-inch surface. So if you can't figure out what you want to paint it on, or maybe you might not want to do wallpaper, maybe you want to build the screen, it does come with a free blackout cloth surface for free. So that does come with it. And yes, it's free shipping anywhere in the world. So let me see what we got left on the table. We don't have gallons, we're out of those, and we don't have, the 48s are going to be in today. So if the 48s come in today, we can process orders for the 48s. We do have the 20 ounces, we do have those. So how much product do we have left over? Probably not 5 gallons. I guarantee you that. That's when we go on today. That one order right now we got on the table is taking 4 of that. So that's gonna be, we're gonna have to make more. So probably Wednesday will be our next ship out date because as I said before, we got to order more product. We're out. We don't have anything left. Once I do that company order on the table, that's it. We don't have anything left. We have 1 gallon left and that's it. Maybe 1 gallon left if I'm lucky. So that's why we're going to start making this stuff at 10 and 20 gallons at a time. We're going to have to. All right, people. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Sorry, I can't stop looking at the screen. Imagine staring at this stuff all day long. There you go. It's crazy. All right, let me get out of here because I don't want to get the video going too long. That's the reason my video is going forever is because at the end of the day, there's just so much stuff I want to show you. Oh man, so much cool stuff I want to show you. All right, we're going to get out of here. I got to get back to work real quick. Thank you for your time. Yeah, for the shipping updates, we get all the information from there, so you're good to go. Let me see. We may be bringing out like a fire package. I'm not sure on that yet, but some other things we're working on. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I got to go, and I'm still talking. I'm so sorry. I got things got to do. And on top of that, I'm going to show you cool stuff, but I can't show you that because I can do that. I only do so many videos a day, people, at the end of the day. There's just so much stuff I want to show you. We're building the levitating screen next. I got people on the forum site that are now looking at this levitating screen. We want to show them the apocalypse setup I have it there in the closet. Oh, they freaked out. They're like, what the freak is that? Yeah, and you can paint your own screens any way you want. So now we got people on there that are coming in and they're talking about how you can paint your own screens, people, at the end of the day. Why do you want to look at a boring motorized projection screen? You know what I mean? Add some art to that. You know what I mean? That's what we did over here. You know, we wanted to turn one into the retro with the wooden panels on it, turn one to the Pac-Man. We did the apocalypse. We painted the projector. It just gives people a chance to open up and think outside the box. You don't have to be stuck on the same traditional screen every day. You can build something different with it. That's what I love about the screen paint. We can build whatever we want and incorporate that technology into it and then just design these amazing screens. I mean, come on. Gotta think outside the box. So that's what we're doing over there. We're just opening up their minds. Like, look, I can paint my screen. So now we got people who have art skills and stuff like that. Man, if I had the ability to be able to draw comic strips, you have any idea how sane my screens would look? Oh my goodness, I would customize myself a Dragon Ball Z screen. It would be insane. It'd be absolutely insane. But anyway, like I said, there are people like, oh, you can do that? Like, yeah, you can paint on the screen. Maybe we might start something. Who knows? But that's the whole purpose, man, to just start something new. Think outside the box. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.